think of anything. Like I said, make a list of 10 things. And on that list, put a line down. Are these things that I need? Is this the life that I need? Is this the health that I need? Is this the mental, psychological, healthy mindset that I need? Or is it a want? I'm going to read it again. All things that you receive in life because of want will become a burden. All things that you receive in life, my bunny's scratching again. All things that you receive in life because of a need will become a blessing. Just think about that. I'm not going to make a real long video. I just wanted to cover the subject. Because if you live a life of need, if you live a life of just fulfill the needs in your life, you'll have a simpler, more harmonious, more clarity in your mind, more sincerity in your heart and soul. You will have a better life if you don't live for need. Okay? And when I say that I'm a seeker and that you guys are my seekers and you need to live as a seeker, I'm not telling you to seek a want. Because whatever you seek, you may get. Okay? But whatever you seek, you may get. But you got to beware, you might get more than you want. And you got to deal with that. Okay? So when you seek what you need. Only what you need. Break it down to the simplest common denominator. You know, if you go grocery shopping, they do all this stuff now in stores. BOGOs, buy two, get one free, buy one, get two, one free, buy... And it's really just a trick to get you to buy what you want, not what you need. You know, if it says buy 2 12-packs of soda, you get one free. Do you need 3? You don't need 3. You went there for 1, but you're going home with 3. Because they trick you. They think, oh, wow, I'm saving money. You're not saving, you're spending money. If you're spending money, you're not saving money. Okay? If you look at it in a very critical way of thinking, logical way of thinking, it's a trick to get you to buy more product. It's all about volume. It's a trick to get you to buy more product. You don't need all that. If you needed it, that's different. Oh, then you are saving money. But if you don't need it, you're not saving money, you're spending money. Okay? Oh, no, I get all these deals. You're not. You're not. You're spending money. You're still spending money. You're not saying... If you were like this... What's the word I'm looking at? If you were like this, like, mathematical guru, this like what's the word? I'm looking for a certain word. Accountant. If you were an accountant guru and you said, I have exactly $100 to spend each day, and I'm going to only spend this much, and those and those BOGOs felt into that realm, then you're saving money. But you're not. You're going, oh, it's a BOGO, so I'm just going to buy it. No. No. If it's not a need, do not buy it. Hang on. My followers, my peoples, I love you guys. I love all of you guys. You are my seekers. And the reason you come to my videos, the reason you watch my videos, is that I'm trying to teach you how to be a seeker. I'm trying to, not teach you how to be a seeker unless you're beginning in this journey with me. But I'm trying to keep you focused to remain a seeker, not a wanter. Remain a seeker, not a wanter. And I'm not saying there's not something out there that you want, that you can't have. I really, really want those shoes. I saw those shoes at Macy's the other day. I really want them. You might already have 4 pairs of shoes or 10 pairs of shoes. You might not need them. But yes, we do need to treat ourselves once in a while to give ourselves a want, a reward, a gift to ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that. It's when it gets out of control, when you step out of the path of not being a seeker anymore and not living a needed life, not a wanted life, then your life will start becoming more traumatic, more turmoil, more stress, less understanding, more confusion, more brain fog, more brain confusion, more all emotional confusion, financial confusion. Everything will happen to you if you stay focused. I'm going to live a life of wants. And if you just look at that, look at yourself. Look inward. I say all my videos, look inward. Everything starts from in. Look inward and say, do I really need that? Do I really need that? Like I said earlier, I'm not saying that you can't treat yourself to something nice. So I was saying earlier, what do you want in life? What do you want in your life? Money, fame, recognition, education, all those things that you want. How do you get them? How do you get the things you want? I say this 1,000 times. You have to make it a need. You have to make it a need. And the universe, the gods, the totems, all that control this, light force, energy, source, as I talk about, will not give you a want unless you are ready for it. I'm going to repeat that. All the gods, source, energy, spirit, soul, will not give you what you want unless you're ready for it. You will not get more than what you need. And you definitely will not get what you want unless you are ready to receive what you need. John, it sounds like a bunch of... It's not. Pause. I want each and every one of my seekers watching me to have an amazing life. I'm going to get up closer to the camera. I want each and every one of you, all my seekers, to have an amazing life. It is there. That amazing life for you, jumping in the camera, that amazing life for you is there. It's here. It's there. It's not out there. It's here now. But you have to see it. You have to see it, not just want it. And when you can see it with your eyes, with your heart, with your soul, with everything, when you can see it with your mind and your eyes and your soul and everything in you, when you can see what you want, when you can look over the mountaintop, not look at the mountain. You see the mountain there. Here's the mountain. You're looking at the mountain. Don't look at the mountain. Look beyond the mountain. If you want the mountain, don't look at the mountain. Look beyond the mountain. As you are going over the mountain, you'll receive it. See. Take in what you see. Take in what you are seeing. Don't take in what you want to see. If you're standing on a pier and you see a boat or you see a ship, you're standing on a pier. These are all metaphors, but I want this to sink in. If you're standing on a pier and you see a ship way out, and you want to be on the ship, you don't want to be on the pier, you want to be on the ship. Don't focus on the ship. Focus beyond the ship, and you'll get on the ship. Everything that you want is here, now, right now, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not maybe, not could have been, not might have been. Everything you want is here, right in front of you. It's there. But if you're not looking beyond it, you won't see it. It's like looking in a mirror. You're standing in a hallway. Let's say you're standing in a hallway and you're looking at a mirror and you see yourself in a mirror, right? You see yourself in that mirror. But you're not trying to get to you. You're trying to get beyond you in that mirror. See what I'm saying? Don't look at you. Look beyond you. Here's another example. If you were shooting pool, you and your buddies are shooting pool at the local pool hall or in your living room, whatever. You got a pool table, you're shooting pool, and you're trying to make a shot. Are you looking at the cue ball? Are you looking at the ball you're going to hit? Or are you looking beyond that? You're looking at the results. See the pocket it's going to go into. Don't see hitting the ball. See beyond what you're doing, and what you are doing will be successful. See beyond what you're doing, and what you're doing will be successful. So you hit the cue ball, hits the 7 ball, and the 7 ball goes down the railing and goes in the pocket, the corner pocket. Look at the corner pocket. The guy standing on the pier, look beyond the boat. Person standing on the beach, look beyond, way beyond the water. The person standing in front of a mountain, look beyond the mountain. Don't look at the mountain. It doesn't make sense to me, John. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to clarify it. I'm going to make it clear in your mind. When you look at the obstacle, you create an obstacle. When you look at the mountain, you see the obstacle. Don't see the obstacle. See the outcome. When you look at the water, you see the obstacle. You don't have to swim through. See the outcome. See the boat. When you're doing the shot, when you're shooting pool, see the outcome. When you are on the beach, no, on the pier, back to the pier. I'm a guy, I'm sitting on a bucket on the pier. I'm looking at the sunset. I'm looking at the sunset. That's what you physically are seeing. You're seeing the sunset. Your mind, your brain, your emotions, everything about you, your makeup, your soul, your source, your energy, everything about you is seeing a sunset. Your mind is recording that, saying, it's a sunset. But you want to see beyond the sunset. What's beyond that? That's a seeker. What's beyond that sunset? What's on the other side? What's on the other side of that ocean? What's on the other side of that mountain? What's on the other side of that boat? Damn. Become a seeker. Seek beyond what you want, and you will receive what you need. Seek beyond what you want, and you will receive what you need. Don't put yourself in a box and say, I just want this. Because that's all you will get. Oh, I just want a simple da-da-da-da-da-da. If you're going to think like that, it's my bunny scratching. If you're going to think like that, that's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get in life. If you're going to think, if you put yourself in a compartment, if you put yourself in a box, if you put yourself in a condition like, this is all I want, this is all I need, that's all you're going to get. The universe is infinite. It goes forever. It just keeps going. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why would you say, okay, I'm just going to stay, that's all I want. Okay. Because, see, this is it. This is the whole key to this video. If you settle for just the box, you might never get the box because you didn't look beyond it. When I was working, a good friend of mine, her name is Alice, had Leo. Leo was a baby bunny. She said to me, will you take him? I can't take him with me. Me and my husband are going to move out of state. I can't take Leonardo with me. And I said, I'll take Leo. I knew when I said yes to taking Leo as my bunny, as my pet. It wasn't just taking Leo, a small little bunny. It was taking on a huge responsibility to feed him, to house him, make him happy, spend time with him, go to the vet with him. Whatever I got to do with my Leo, I got to do. It's way beyond just saying, oh, I'll take Leo and give him a home. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to hit pause for a second. I'm going to stop for a moment, and I'll be right back. I will be right back. This video is going to get better. Do not go away. I'm back. Hang on. Must have sip. I think if I stop drinking soda, I won't have so much rum and coke. Listen to me. I'm going to change the subject. Not completely. It's going to be related. I'm going to explain to you why. Our emotions. Our, as in us. Your emotions create your physical world. Our emotions create all this. Whatever you want in life starts with your emotions. Your emotions create your wants. Your emotions create, focus on your needs. Okay? So whatever you are emotionally attached to will follow you. I'm going to give you a secret. It's not a secret, but I'm going to give you something that I figured out a long time ago when I used to buy and sell stock. I had a trading account. I used to buy and sell stock. And I would follow the numbers. Well, I just follow this and follow that and follow the pundits and follow the analysts and follow the math. And I did okay. I did just okay. And then one day, something happened in the country. I don't remember what it was. Somebody said, something's going on. And the market dropped. And it all of a sudden just hit me. Boom. What controls the market? Emotion. No matter how much technology and how much automatic trading and how much timing and how much analytics and how much analyzing you do in the market, it is still all run by emotion, human emotion. So if you can read that human emotion when you're in the market, you'll make money or you'll save money. Back to what I was saying. I just wanted to throw that out there so you knew. Our emotions, our emotions, your emotions create your physical world. Whatever you gain in life, whatever you keep in life, whatever you want in life are driven by your emotions. So therefore, you have to you have to center yourself on your emotions. Say, is this a want or a need? Because emotions really revolve around wants. Okay? Back to what I was saying about trying to get to the mountaintop and trying to get to the boat and trying to get past the sun or sunset. See the outcome. See beyond the emotion. See beyond what you want, and you will receive what you need. I'm not saying don't let your emotions drive you, but be mindful of what your emotions do to you. I'm not saying don't let your emotions drive you, because our emotions are very important to fall in love and have humanity and have feelings for people. It's very important to make our emotions make us human. But you don't want it to the point where your emotions control the outcome of your reality every day. So in order to control that, in order to understand that, back to what I was saying is be a seeker. Be a seeker of understanding your emotions. Be a seeker about understanding your emotions internally, in your mind and in your body and your soul. Why do I feel this way? Why do I go this way in certain subjects? Why do I lean this way in a certain way of thinking? It's all driven by our emotions. But if you look at it logically, if you look at stuff logically, say, I'm going to break this down to logic. Just basic logic. No emotion. Just leave those. Think about Star Trek. Think about Spock on Star Trek. No emotion. When you make certain decisions, especially when it comes to money or buying a house or buying a car. My bunny keeps scratching. Take the emotional equation out of it, and you'll make a better decision. And when you do make the decision and it doesn't come out, the outcome is not what you wanted. You don't think the outcome is fast enough, and you don't see the outcome, what you wanted, that's emotional as well. Don't harbor that. Let it go and say, okay, I'm going to wait. Give it some time. Give it some time, because physical things take time to level out. Anything that we do on a physical level is driven by our emotions. So back to standing on the pier looking past the boat. Standing on the beach looking past the ocean. Standing, doing the shot with the pool shot. Don't look at it through the lens of your emotions. Don't stand on the beach and say, I would love to, I would feel better, I'd be so happy if I could get beyond the boat. I would be so happy if I could get beyond the mountain. Although you will be when you do it. But if you let that emotion make your decision on your journey, you might not get there. Because emotions change. Weather can change your emotions. People can change your emotions. Circumstance can change your emotions. So many things can change your emotions like that. And only you can control the outcome of how you feel. Only you control the outcome of how you feel. So back to standing on the beach, or standing on the pier. Back to standing on the pier, and you want to get on the boat, and it becomes an emotional thing. It becomes an emotional thing. I gotta get on the boat. Your emotions are now clouding your judgment. Just think in terms of looking past the boat, as I said earlier. See beyond the goal, and the goal will be achieved. See beyond the goal, and the goal will be achieved. One last example in this video. You're a professional basketball player. Stuttered. If you are a professional basketball player, even in college or pro, listen to this. It will change your game immensely. Listen to me. You want to make a shot. You're standing on a court. You want to make a shot. Look beyond the basket. Look beyond the basket when you throw that shot. Don't lock yourself into just that. When you see beyond, you will see the results. When you see beyond, the result will be realized. When you see beyond, the result will be realized. So when you're practicing those throws, if you're a young kid and you're standing on the court and you're throwing that basketball at that ring and you're trying to go whoosh, whoosh, time after time after time after time, think. Don't get locked into the mechanics of it. Get locked into seeing beyond the goal, and the goal will be received. The goal will be achieved, not received. I think we got a video. To all my seekers, I love you. Be a seeker. Do not be a follower. Be a seeker. Do not be a follower. Don't be a follower of me. Be a follower of your own makeup, of your own ability, of your own mindset, of your own dreams and wants and desires. Seek. Seek it. See beyond it, and you will achieve it. Want to buy my book? You cannot buy it online. It's not anywhere in the universe. Because here I'm going to make a prediction, and I've made this prediction in other videos. The content in this book will someday maybe be banned because of what's going on in the United States. I think it's going to get very ugly. If you want to buy my book, email me, put a note in the comments, and I will get a hold of you, and I will get a book to you. I will sell you a book for $40 in the continental United States. If it's out, we got to pay for shipping and handling. The Book of Common Point. Be safe. Be smart. Think about you. Love you guys. I got to go. Do some editing. One last time. Quit leaning to the camera, John. One last time. I want this to sink in. Hang on. I want this to sink in your head. To all my seekers. This is a metaphor you can use for anything. When you are standing on that pier and you see that boat and you see the sunset and you want to get on that boat, or you want to own that boat, or you want to steer that boat, or you want to be whatever. When you're looking at the boat, look beyond the boat. Look over and beyond the boat with that in sight, and you will get that boat. Gotta go. Bye, guys.